downtown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitor and the Detroit Lions. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. He's got his guys playing well here in September, 3-0 to start the season. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys have also started 3-0, so there's a battle of heavyweights here in the month of September. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Khalif Raymond to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. His defense all week trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap.
That's good.
If he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
First and 10 at the
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up third down.
Down and 2.
What's up? 180. What's up? We're trying to pick this up with a jet sweep, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A loss of a yard.
Looking to create a little spark here on third down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. Results in a first down.
He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice...
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run for the score. His second rushing touchdown of the year. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all away with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arms.
Next to score, visitors 7.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Raymond now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Goff. We'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good.
So first and 10 here now at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Back to the air, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta. And they give the Lions the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown, Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Lions.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down
Second
right
and 10.
at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Black 20.
At the 27-yard line.
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Wide, get wide.
Throwing here is gone. On target for the 4. And he's very close to a touchdown. Just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal. First down and goal.
What a luxury. There's certain teams when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On the jet sweep, here comes William. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon. But he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
Second and goal.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
Montgomery, touchdown!
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down now before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The visitors' offense ready for their second possession. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is first and 10.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
And it's third down.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the 21, here's second and 2. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Pickup on the play.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert. So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it, where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game, and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off? And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in for the touchdown. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Extra point attempt still to come. His kick is good, and the visitors will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, it's gone. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
There, ready?
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Ooh, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Result is a first down.
These are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Lions have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
Previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on
So
the
that
field
one
is reversed.
overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Pass interference. Defense.
So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is first and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 1. Here we go. Brings up second and
Blitz
goal.
coming. He'll throw it. Flush to his right. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Lions, 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Lions.
Off to throw on first down. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard
Gain
line.
of 14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Lions first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Catch is made by Wright. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
At the 35-yard
A bit of a
line.
quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
All alone, it's the tight end McCorder.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Goff. This pass complete to Raymond. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
That's another Lions.
One final throw before the break. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And this is Jaylen Warren. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the rookie tight end from the U, Elijah Arroyo. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Eagles. And this is Jalen Hurts. He's been getting after it early, one of his 3 first-half touchdown passes. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Eagles with the lead at the half. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now, Watkins on the return. And he is stopped at 25. That will begin there. There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Forced out wide. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. This one complete to Watkins. And they'll get about the gap of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets out 2nd and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Pick up a 14 on that one. That's enough for a first down. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to run it. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. They'll turn and hand this one off. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Big play coming up. Third and goal. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Laporta in motion. One more time for Montgomery. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Running free at the 45. Moving inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now Watkins on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And left side, it's caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Here's a run going left. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
A gain of 16 yards, and that will be a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch.
Oh, he doesn't put it away.
coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Laporta in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense comes away with a turnover.
You know, Mike,
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. 3rd down and 3. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. In a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession.
now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Shoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an injury. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Complete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Good Good hang time. A fair catch will be made back at their own 12. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Williams in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He'll be brought down at the 35-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and the rest might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
We go tonight.
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. He's got a first down inside the 45. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing, Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's a Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So that's a big first down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Out of bounds down
A
at the
good
8-yard
spot
line.
here, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another Lions. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw is Goff. That is caught by the tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions go up by 7, 28-21.
Visitors 21. Jack Fox.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now Watkins on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7.
Slide two. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Okay, ready?
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Laporta in motion.
Block 20.
Goff to throw on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Goff to throw. To the outside. That's St. Brown. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
A 7-yard gain.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball is arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Laporta in motion.
180.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Goff. He'll He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he's in! David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Visitors 21.
Their kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The crowd trying to make some noise. Here comes the visiting offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 80 seconds to go. Their perfect start to the season in serious jeopardy as they got first and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Throw across his body is complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Result is a first down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Come on,
Back to the air one more time. He's going to look downfield once again. That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 3. Now, 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
The kicker on.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. And now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And this one really all over but the shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here.
180!
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. 2nd and 11.
20!
So it's a win here for the Lions. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.